All right, hey, we are live. This is the Fins Talk Network. I had to do a breaking news reaction, uh, quick, live. What do you call it, emergency pod because of the breaking news that just happened with the Dolphins. And I just want to put my thoughts out there and kind of go over with you guys exactly what the hell's going on. Of course, Dolphins training camp is going on. Pads are on today. Very exciting, all that whatnot. But finally, what we've been expecting, the NFL has come down hard on the Miami Dolphins and owner Stephen Ross, but not for what you think. They didn't. First off, let's go over exactly what is going on. The Dolphins, the NFL, and Roger Goodell have stripped the Miami Dolphins of the 2023 first round pick and a 2024 third round pick. Owner Stephen Ross has been suspended until October of this season and fined some odd $1 million. What does it matter to him? What you think what this has happened for is not what we think. We would say that he was suspended and fined, and we got draft picks taken away because we intentionally lost games. They forced Flores to do it. They instructed him to lose games. No, that is not the case. The NFL has found that the Miami Dolphins and Stephen Ross did not intentionally lose games or instruct Brian Flores to do so. The NFL has found that the Miami Dolphins have tampered. The investigation, I'll read it up exactly as it says from the NFL. The investigation conclusively established violations of the anti-tampering policy on 3 separate occasions for the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins had impermissible communications with quarterback Tom Brady in 2019 and 2020 while he was under contract to the New England Patriots. Those communications began as early as August 2019 and continued through the 2019 season and postseason. These numerous and detailed discussions were conducted by Mr. Bruce Beal, who in turn kept Mr. Ross and other Dolphins executives informed of his discussions with Mr. Tom Brady. Who is Mr. Bruce Beal? Bruce Beal is the owner in waiting for the Miami Dolphins. Once Stephen Ross sells the team or dies or whatever, Bruce Beal is the next in line. He was the one conducting these conversations on the Dolphins and Ross's behalf. The second tampering violation, the Dolphins again had impermissible communications with both Tom Brady and his agent during and after the 2021 season while he was under contract to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Those discussions began no later than early 2021, and focused on Mr. Brady becoming a limited partner in the Miami Dolphins and possibly serving as a football executive. Although at times they also included the possibility of Tom Brady playing for the Miami Dolphins. Both Mr. Ross and Bruce Beal were active participants in these discussions. And then third, in January of 2022, the Dolphins had impermissible communications with Don Yee, the agent for New Orleans Saints head coach Sean Payton, about having Mr. Payton serve as Miami's head coach. Miami did not seek consent from the New Orleans Saints to have these discussions, which occurred before Coach Payton announced his decision to retire as head coach of the Saints. Following the announcement, Miami requested permission to speak to Coach Payton for the first time, which New Orleans declined the grant. So right there, the Miami Dolphins, it's been talked about. People said those are just rumors, whatever, blah, 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 committed to Tua, committed to this. Bullshit. It is right here, proof in the pudding. It's been proven. The Dolphins did speak to Tom Brady not once, but twice about coming to the Miami Dolphins, first as a player, secondly, as an executive and a partner, a limited partner, and then possibly, again, playing for the Dolphins this season. And then they did speak with Sean Payton, who looked to be their number one target. When they didn't get him, they settled on Mike McDaniel. The Dolphins, though, were proven not to have intentionally lose games, nor instruct Flores to do so. So Flores, I would not be surprised if Ross some legal action there. I mean, I did see I don't have the statement with me, but I did see that Stephen Ross did come out with a statement basically feeling justified that it was proven that he did not intentionally lose games or instruct Flores to do so. This is not a good look on Flores, in my opinion, but who cares about Flores right now? The big thing is here is that, yeah, maybe in 2019, while he's still a Patriots quarterback, you really didn't know what was your quarterback with Fitzpatrick and Rosen and whatever was going on there. But this season, this offseason, during the 21 season, for Brissett and Tua as your quarterback, during the 21 season, not at the offseason, during the season, then in the offseason, no later than early December 21, they were talking with Tom Brady's agent and Brady about becoming a limited partner and an executive possibly, and also playing quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. Beal and Stephen Ross were participants in those discussions. So even though he served as a representing the Dolphins, Mr. Beal, who is again the owner waiting for the Dolphins, but it was the second time where Ross and Beal were both active participants in these discussions. So it's twice now that Tom Brady and the Dolphins had communicated about Brady becoming the Dolphins quarterback, and in the second time serving as a partner in the ownership group and as a football executive. And then the thing with Sean Payton, pie in the pudding right here, proof in the pie in the pudding, whatever you want to say it. Don Yee and his agent, they spoke. This was even before he decided to retire or resign as head coach. They've had discussions. They tried to go through back channels. They got caught. And it's true. I was just speaking with somebody about this. I'm sure Stephen Ross and the team and the executives are not the first guys to do this. There are other teams that do this. It's just that the Flores thing got Miami caught. Miami got caught doing their tampering. So this is huge. So right now, as it stands, the NFL has stripped the Dolphins of the 2023 first-round pick and their 24 third-round pick. Ross is suspended until October. Big deal. He's fine. Big deal. They did not intentionally lose games. They did not instruct Flores to do so. That is huge. But they did talk with Brady. They did talk with Peyton. They talked with Brady twice. And this is why they're losing a first-round pick and a third-round pick, 23 and 24. They still have one first-round pick. They don't have those two anymore. So that's that. Somebody brought up on Twitter, I saw, that the Dolphins, Greer might find a way to add another pick. I don't know. But right now, the Dolphins have lost a first-rounder and lost a third-rounder in 24. This is big news, breaking news. It's going to be all over Dolphins social media. It's right now going on. Again, if you are just tuning in, the Miami Dolphins have lost their 23 and their 2023 first-round pick and 2024 third-round pick. Team owner is suspended, fined. Dolphins were tampering with Brady twice and Sean Payton, but they did not, you want to look at the silver lining here, did not intentionally lose football games or instruct their head coach to do so, as they were accused by former head coach Brian Flores. I wonder, out of all the coaches we've had through the years now, where Flores ranks on most hated, because a lot of fans liked him. But now, after all this has gone down, where Nick Saban, Flores, Gase, where those guys fall as most disliked, especially after this. But let me make sure I have anything here in my notes. It's October 26th. Oh, well, maybe that's just October 2022. That he had. Yep. Okay, I did. Okay. But guys, that's it, man. I mean, this is huge. We have Fins Talk today on Saturday. Fish Tank Hank will be in Florida. We will discuss that with him live on Saturday, get his reaction to this. The silver lining is the Dolphins still have one first-round pick because they had two. It just sucks that now we lost that one. At least we didn't get stripped of both. And the silver lining is our team didn't try to lose. They just try to be sneaky and get one of the best quarterbacks of all time, obviously, and one of the best coaches as well, and Sean Payton. So what does this mean, though? That's my other thing. Now it's proven. There's no more, oh, it's just rumors. Oh, it's just this. No, now it's proof that the Miami Dolphins had tried to bring in Sean Payton. That was their choice. It wasn't Harbaugh. It wasn't Peterson. They never spoke to Peterson. McDaniel was the only guy they spoke. McDaniel was the only team that McDaniel spoke with was the Miami Dolphins. No other team did that. No other team had interest in interviewing him. The Dolphins were interested in Sean Payton. McDaniel was their backup choice, which is fine. I believe in McDaniel. I do. After everything, even before he's coached a game, the way he carries himself, the way he speaks, his energy, his youth, everything of that, I believe in this guy. I believe he's going to be a damn good head football coach. But the truth is, Miami wanted Sean Payton. McDaniel was their backup choice. So we're going to see. It's going to be big because now that we know this is the second time Miami has talked to Brady, and it's proof that Miami has talked to Sean Payton, what happens if Miami falls flat this season? Obviously, I mean, they already got punished for it, so they might as well take advantage of it if that becomes the case. They're going to go after the guys they wanted. Brady is a free agent next year, but again, the ball is in Tua's court anyway. Tua has everything at his disposal. He has everything to his advantage right now. How does this report affect him? I hope it doesn't affect him at all, because the fact of the matter is, no matter if the team tried to replace him now with one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in Tom Brady, with Deshaun Watson before that, whatever. Look, he has a head coach that believes in him now, and Mike McDaniel. He has one of the top wide receivers in the game, and Tyreek Hill, who believes in him and is leading that Tua train. And he has a lot of fans who have his back as well, despite the flaws. So, and he has all the weapons in the book, and the offense is behind him. So this is his year to prove not only you want to call it the Tua stand, Tua haters, whatever, not only to prove the critics wrong, but obviously to prove his owner wrong and his GM wrong and Bruce Beal wrong. So this is it, guys. We're right around the corner to the season. I'm actually happy this happened now and not during the season, because the season hasn't started yet. So let it be a distraction now for Ross and company. McDaniel has nothing to do with it. That's up to the GM. That's up for Ross. Let McDaniel coach the team. Let him lead this team. He can't control everything else. He can only control what's on the field with his squad. So, yeah, we lost picks. Ross is suspended. But in all, Dolphin season is still okay. It hasn't started yet, but I'm not worried about the season. But we did lose our draft pick. So until then, guys, hit that like and subscribe button to the Fins Talk Network. Today we have the Goon Squad at 8 p.m. Eastern Time talking about the Miami Heat. And then Thursday, we got Bottoms Up, Fins Up with Mike the Hebrew Hammer Brown and his dad, Lewis. I'm sure they're going to have a lot to talk about with this. And then we have the premiere episode of Huddle Up and Wait with Brett Lagasse and Dave Steger. And, of course, Fins Talk today on Saturday. Until then, hit like and subscribe. And most importantly, Fins Up.